maybe to recognize some people. We have former members of parliament. If you have been a member of parliament, you're not currently serving, a senator, kindly stand up. Would like to recognize you. Okay, there are none, but I know we have two deputy governors, former deputy governors. We have the former deputy governor Nyeri, and I think former deputy governor Nairobi. Tafadhali simameni. We recognize you. Simama Karo, unless there's a problem standing up. Okay, good. Tuwapige makofi. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. I think at this point, I would like to invite our Member of Parliament for Yala and Honorable Kanini Kega to come and give his condolences. Karibu.
Your Excellency, the Deputy President, the Second Lady, Pastor Dorcas, viongozi wote wakiongozwa na gavana wetu, familia ya mwenda zake rafiki yangu King'ori Mwangi, kanisa, God is good and all the time. Waswahili husema akufaye wakati wa dhiki ndiye rafiki. Yule mtu ambaye anakuja kufariji na wewe wakati uko na ugumu, wakati uko na majonzi, huyo ni rafiki yako. Mimi nimekuja hapa kwa niaba yangu binafsi, familia yangu, ili nije nifariji na familia ya rafiki yangu. King'ori, to all of us ambao watu walikuwa wanamjua, if you wanted to be told the truth on whatever situation, you'd talk to King'ori, because King'ori didn't have any gray areas. It is either black or white, and he will tell you as it is, umpende ama usimpende. So for us politicians, mimi on my own behalf, God tunaongea naye quite a lot on many issues, and he would guide me on many issues, even wakati mwingine wakati hatukuwa tunasikizana. So we have lost a gentleman, a person who has served this country in sometimes very difficult circumstances. Our police officers, and we respect them, led by the Deputy IG here. Ile kazi ambayo mnafanya, in most cases we don't appreciate. We don't appreciate. Wakati kitu imeharibika ndio wakati tunasema hawa askari hawakutufanyia, lakini wakati wamezuia many things, we don't appreciate. So we for the work that you do. Sitaki kupitisha hapo, niseme on behalf of myself na familia, niseme pole sana kwa familia, and we learn from him. Be saying the truth. Just like our deputy president here, Rigathi. Be saying the truth. Vile maneno iko, sema vile maneno iko. Kwa hiyo mengi machache, asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Thanks so much.
Tupigie Kanini makofi. Asanteni sana. Your Excellency, as we progress, it's important to let you know that earlier we had hosted the former president. He was here, and we passed to him. We alerted him that you are on the way, but you are engaged somewhere, and we passed that message to him. And he also asked that we give his apologies because he wanted to stay with us, but he had to go and condole with another family. So that is how that went. I would like now to invite Honorable Jane Kagiri, Woman Rep, Laikipia County, to come and bring her condolences. I think by now you know the script. Keep it brief and nice.
Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, Her Excellency Mama Dorcas, our Governor Mutahi Kahiga, all leaders present, all protocol observed. Bwana asifiwe. Mungu ni mwema na kila wakati. My name is Jane Kagiri, Woman Representative, Laikipia County, and on behalf of myself, my family, and the great people of Laikipia, I want to deliver my condolences to the family of my friend, my neighbor, my village mate, and my church mate, King'ori Mwangi. Poleni sana. I would want to give you strength from the book of Psalms 34 verse 18, where it states that God is closest to the brokenhearted. So a moment like this, you may feel like God has forgotten you, but he's sending us to remind you that he's there with you and he'll keep holding your hand. For me, I would want to say King'ori Mwangi was my neighbor. And I'll give only 3 very quick instances. I first knew him as a good friend, then we discovered we were neighbors. And I remember I used to leave my house at 5:45, and whenever I joined the road, I would see his GK, a blue Mercedes-Benz, in front of me. When we got to traffic, I would see policemen salute. And so one day I joked to him and told him, I'm sure these policemen don't know if it's my car they're saluting or your car, because they think you are my chase car. So Kingori laughed and told me, siku moja utajua mimi ni nani. So one day I got into problems in traffic and I called him. So he was like, are you addressing your bodyguard or you need me to assist you as the deputy AIG? Certainly he assisted me and we became even greater friends. Later on, I decided I was going to contest in the year 2013. And I remember sitting with Kingori Mwangi and he asked me, which party are you contesting on? I told him I was contesting on a small party. Then he asked me, if you're joining politics, have you read these 4 books? Politicians Listen or Leaders. The first one was Sun Tzu, The Art of War. The second one was In Hostile Territory. The third one was Art of Seduction. And the last one was The 47 Laws of Power. So he told me, when you are done reading those books, please come back and talk to me. So I would want to thank him for he changed the type of books I would read. So finally, I would want to give the other instance. Kingori Mwangi was a very competitive person. And DIG, I'm surprised how he did not make it to IG, because he was extremely competitive in all areas. The last one I would want to mention is I go to PCA Church. And we happen to be going to the same church with Kingori Mwangi, that is PCA Nairobi West. So one day he challenges me and tells me, who is more PCA than the other? So I told him, I believe I'm more PCA than you, because I went to church school, I went to brigade, I went to youth, then I made a they told me they will call me. Until today, they have never called me. I'm sure it is the voice they had, and they knew it was not going to fit that choir. So from then on, he kept telling me, when I choir, anytime I would annoy him. But the beauty of this story is, towards the end of last year, I joined Women's Guild and I was given the full head scarf. So I called Kingori Mwangi and told him, I think I am now more PCA than you, because now me I have the headscarf and you still don't have the PCMF jacket. So he told me, sawa wewe umeshinda. So last week, I called my friend Maina and asked him, when are we laying to rest our good friend Kingori Mwangi? And he tells me on Saturday. I thought Maina was confusing because he is Catholic. But because I'm PCA, I know PCA rarely conducts a funeral on a Saturday. So to my friend, I want to say, you have won the battle. You are more PCA than me. If PCA agreed to bury you on Saturday, you are more PCA than me. Finally, I would want to say, in the morning I woke up and everybody told me, happy birthday, Jane. Again, I looked at my diary and I knew, my great friend, you have won again. On my birthday, I come in respect to send you off in a befitting send-off. Mungu awabariki, tunawapenda sana. Asanteni sana.
Thank you very much, Jane. I think that's good, reliving your friendship with the late Kingori. Sasa nitamuita mtu who we share name, anaitwa Geoffrey Roko, mbunge wetu wa huko Mbere. Sometimes I confuse whether it's south or north, so come and confirm that. Thank you.
Yes, Mbere North, not south. Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, Second Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Madam Pastor Dorcas, Your Excellency Governor of Nyeri, Senator of Nyeri, and members of Parliament who are here. My name is Geoffrey Giringa Ruko. I'm the Member of Parliament from Mbere North constituency. Your Excellency, I want to pass my condolences to the family, my own condolences and that of the people of Mbere North, because it's for sure every one of us has a Good Friday. Good Friday, a day of suffering, a day of agony, a day when you feel that you have been forsaken. But there is always Easter Monday, a day of rejuvenation, a day of renewal, a day of hope. For sure, the family members I'm sure it's a very dark day today. But I want to tell you, there is always Easter Monday. Easter Monday is always a sure bet for all of us. All of us, from all walk of life, we experience Good Friday, where we suffer. And to the members who came to condole the family, if there's something which in life is sure, is death. The only, we can say, the only promise we are sure, life promises us is death. That all of us one day we will die. So it's upon us to do what is good, to contribute when we are here, to make positive changes. And for sure, I know Your Excellency and the President, you are doing your best to contribute positively in changing our country for the purposes of having the future generations enjoy a proper and good nation. With those few remarks, I want to say poleni sana, Mungu awalinde na Mungu araze roho ya mwenda zake Mwangi King'ori mahali pema peponi. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. After Roko speaks, there has to be major adjustments to the microphone because of the height issues. But I wish they did not adjust, because I'm even about to call a much taller man than Roko, and that is the MP for Nyeri Town, Honorable Duncan Maina Mathenge. Karibu mheshimiwa, utoe birabi zako. Asante.
Your Excellency, our Deputy President, Your Excellency, Pastor Dorcas, the clergy, leaders of my Presbyterian Church faith, Our Excellency Governor Nyeri, DIG, my colleagues parliamentarians, na wananchi watetu, Bwana asifiwe. My name is Duncan Maina Mathenge, Member of Parliament, Nyeri Town Constituency. Mimi ni jirani kutoka hapa, tunaanza kupakana hapa Kanja. Your Excellency, you've had a very tight schedule. And sometimes as leaders, we cannot fail to acknowledge the tremendous effort and strength you have to put in order to serve all of us. And we want to appreciate your presence here today. King'ori Mwangi did not fit the picture of a policeman. Because if you met King'ori Mwangi in Nyeri Town, you really believed King'ori Mwangi, Nyeri Town, hapo ni nyumbani kwao. You meet King'ori Mwangi in Ndugamano, and the children here have given us evidence. You meet King'ori Mwangi in Nairobi, and PCA Nairobi West gives us evidence. I don't know whether his son, who went through the rite of passage, and at the completion of it, his father brought his friends, wazee elders, somewhere near Shaka, for us to come and welcome the young man into adulthood. That is King'ori Mwangi for you. Last year, I lost my father, and my Presbyterian church came to lay him at rest. There's one message that I want to pass to the family and the children of King'ori Mwangi that Reverend Ndaberi left us on that day. And he told us, your father has rested. But if he had an opportunity to speak to you, what is it most likely that he would have said? And Reverend Ndaberi told us, after you have prepared his body and laid him to rest, please do not leave at his grave side. So also to encourage the children and the family members of Kingori Mwangi that I'm sure his desire, if he could have spoken to you, was that at the time when he's no longer with you, you have to live on. And the Bible has a promise. At the moment we prepare the body of our departed one, loved one, and we lay them to rest, the Bible says, surely God will come and visit you. And our prayer and desire is that that God does indeed come and visit you, help you, mourn your father, but also lay him to rest and be able to live on. May God give Mr. Kingori Mwangi eternal rest.
Asante sana DMM. I think that brings to the end the number of members of parliament who were to speak. But I had missed one. I'm so sorry. I saw you ukikuja lakini sijui ulipotelea wapi. Karibu nifikirie ni pati ya haya lakini kuja tu. This is kijana yetu kutoka Mukoroini lakini tukamtuma huko Nairobi akatuwakilisha. Karibu sana mweshi.
Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, Your Excellency, Pastor Dorcas, all protocols observed. My name is Major Donk, Benjamin Gadiro, Member of Parliament, Embakasi Central Constituency in Nairobi County. And niko hapa pia kuleta rambirambi zangu on behalf people of Embakasi Central. Mwangi Kingori hatukujuana kitambo sana, but akiwa PPO we had some engagements, although saa hiyo sana sana nilikuwa kwa matatu na yako pade ingine, so you know which kind of engagements that we were having. Then in 2017 on the night to the swearing in of the new government, I know Rachel, you know, we had a very long meeting with Mwangi Kingori because wale watu wa maandamano walikuwa wameamua lazima Kayore matatu zigechomeka. So Mwangi Kingori alinipatia advice kidogo, tukashirikiana kidogo, and hivyo ndio matatu Kayore hazikushomeka. Kwa hivyo for those few times that we had engagements, naweza sema he was a principled man. To the family, poreni, we are here today. We will say that we will always be here, but ni uongo. Wengine tunaachia Mungu. So tunaombea Mungu awape nguvu na mkue na amani. Your Excellency, tuko Nyeri. Nyeri pia kuna shida ya pombe. Ukizunguka hii Nyeri pia hii pombe haramu, pombe yenye inaua watu, inafanya vijana wetu wakae kama zuzu, kama yenye imetumika imekunywa huko Kirinyaga kwenye tumetoka na wewe, pia hapa najua iko. And ni kazi yako, kazi ya Dorcas, Pastor Dorcas, na sisi wote kushikana mkono tuhakikishe hii pombe baya tumeimaliza. Todo toga kurora bewino nini, I don't know where we are heading to. Mugai wajiroge ugaga muthenya ni wakia tugage twari aige umuthi twete ya tondu turi aige no hindi ni rikia tugage twari aige ni undu wa indo imwe ta njohi ici ciroraga ciana citu. Ucio ungi ndimuhoe inyuothe ari othe twaragio uguo turaria tunyitane twambie kwaria na ruthiomi rumwe tondu our unity niyo igutuma mountain ithie na mbere. Ngai amurathime.
Asante sana Major Donk. Sijui kama kuna mbunge mwingine Now I no longer trust my eyesight. See only so that I don't miss anyone. But I know we have a former member of parliament, Bwana Mwadhi, amenajua hakusimama kwa sababu alikuwa hapa mbeleni, but we recognize you, mbunge wa pale Rimuru. We have a former woman representative for Nairobi County, Madam Rachel Chebesh. So we all recognize you and thank you for coming to Kodol with us. I'm about to hand over to the Senator of Nyeri County, but before I do that, allow me to conclude by just saying two very quick things. Just to borrow from retired President Moi's slogan when he was telling us about afforestation. He used to say, ukikata moja, unapanda miwili. Naona DIG wetu wa polisi yako hapa. Ni vizuri niseme wazi wazi. Hapa tetu, sisi sijui kuliana namna gani. Recruitment, saa ingine hatuoni matokeo mingi. In honor of Kingori Mwangi, tafadhali, in the next recruitment, tuangalie vizuri. I know it is not something we like to say, because maybe that's not the way it's